Hello, and welcome to my presentation about. Oh, what was it? Shit. Oh, crap. About practice methods. This is for PD 2012 assessment 2 or 3? 3. And, yeah. Alright. So, as mentioned before, practice methods, they're pretty important things, you know. I mean, the coach has always said, practice makes perfect. All the time, you know. It's one of the most overused quotes in a training session, I think, personally. But yeah, practice makes perfect. And, you know, a skill just isn't learned from one session. It takes a few sessions to fully be focused and narrowed down and perfected to where an athlete is able to, you know, use it. I mean, I could never do anything in basketball, but, you know, I tried. Put in a lot of hours, effort, full effort at training. Couldn't do a single thing. But I'm slowly getting there, slowly. There are three methods. Whole and part, massed and distributed, and speed and accuracy. And yeah, in this video, I'm going to go in depth and give you a little example of what each one would have been. The first topic I will elaborate on: Ash, Westside, BX Warriors, Brad Brown, will be speed and accuracy. Speed is the rate that a motor task is performed, so it's how quickly you can perform a task, essentially. Just straight up, how quickly you can do it. And accuracy is described in how a response is deviated from a specific endpoint. So how well you do something, whether you do it as whether you hit the spot, essentially. I'm pretty sure it is. It's not a terribly difficult one to describe. It is noted that beginners to a sport or skill should focus on the accuracy first, so trying to actually do it before trying to do it at speed. It helps out a lot, and just makes them get used to it and be able to do it before just rushing it and doing it crappily, doing it bad, I guess. But Minche. Topic 2. Massed and distributed. Yeah, massed practice is a continuous form of practice. It has very, very short or non-existent rest periods. So essentially you just keep going. This sort of builds fatigue, so you learn to sort of play and do skills in a game situation when you're really tired, so like the last 2 minutes of a game or something. Distributed practice is where there's an amount of time that is equal to the time you spent doing a skill, or slightly shorter or slightly longer than the skill. And yeah, it's and you've done practicing the skill. There's no difference between the two methods. However, distributed practice is best done for improving performance, as you like the coach can stop things and give feedback and stuff. Mass practice is best done for highly skilled performers. So I think high intensity athletes, Olympians, for like NRL players, AFL players, internationals, and highly motivated performers. So people who want to take that next step in the level of sport they're playing at. Distributed practice is best done for novices out there. So Sean and just about everything. But yeah, just people who don't really know what they're doing, need a bit of help, and yeah. The distributed practice is also best done for high energy situations, so when you just want quick bursts of people running really quickly and having a bit of rest and then doing it again and again. Or when the task is difficult or boring, because we hate doing a task that's just shit. Yeah, it's just not fun doing it, you don't really want to do it, I guess. And yeah. The last topic for practice methods, whole or part practice. It refers to whether the skill should be practiced fully, so whether you want to do the full motion of the skill or whatever, or whether you want to break it down into individual bits and practice those and then put it together at the end. One method will always be better than the other in any given situation. It depends on the task complexity and task organisation. If it's of high complexity, then it'll be easier to do part method. If it's of low complexity, then you can do it part, but I suppose it'd be a bit boring. So the whole method is preferred, I guess. Some skills just fall right into the middle of the complexity continuum, which is like whether it's low complexity or high complexity, some just fall straight in the middle, and therefore require like just a breakdown, whether you do some parts whole and some parts part. But progressive part training is part of part training. Part is used to describe a skill being learnt separately. So you do one section of it, like the wind back of a hit. You just practice getting that nice and strong for golf, and then the follow through, coming through and moving your whole body and twisting, and then you put those all together. Part practice is better for cognitive athletes, people who have to think a lot more and don't understand the skill or sport, when just like a high-end athlete is learning a new skill. Whereas the whole practice is better done with athletes that know the skill and know how to play the sport confidently. It's just how they work, they understand it more, I guess, and yeah, so it's just how it's done, I think. Lastly, I would just like to say thank you for watching my presentation and sitting through all its misery and how can I put this without cussing? Stupidity, white lies, bullshit. So yeah, thanks. It's been appreciated. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you don't take the piss out of me too much down the track for being a complete bigweed douche. And hope you learn a lot and can put it in practice in the HSC. And yeah, this is Comrade Vance signing out. I was doing it before it was cool because I'm hipster. Cheers.